changed the order for the beginners, so we'll change the order for you too.
Yes, sir. Hey, Truman, I saw you just joined us. All right, so we're starting with cross jacks.
Cross jacks.
Here we go. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3. Very nice.
We did the dip push-ups. Try your best. It's a combination of tightening your core and not allowing your body to sag while you do those push-ups in the back. And the back of your arms will probably burn after a couple.
Yes, sir. Ready?
Do your best to hang on.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on, you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20.
My arm's cramping.
1. Woo! Very nice. From here,
Knee bend.
in. Yes, sir.
6 inches, knee bends in.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, you can do it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice on your feet. Regular squat kicks. Make sure you're doing them correctly. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice.
Korean Air Force jumping jacks.
Ready. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
Nice push-ups.
Push-up time.
Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whew. Very nice on your back. Toe taps, heel taps, whatever you want to call them. Ready? Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, shoulder blades up. Good, 10 seconds, let's go. Tuck that chin. Raise a little higher if you can. Very nice on your feet. 180 squat jumps. Are you ready? Set, go. Oh. Xander. One of our dragons was at the window. I gave him a wave.
Oh.
Come on, push yourself. Let's go. Use those legs as springs. Chop absorbers. Come on. Woo! Good job, everybody. How you feeling after that warm up? Ready?
Charlie. Jimmy. monkey. Ready? Hut.
Hut.
Middle punch. 1,
Hut.
2,
Hut.
3,
Hut.
4,
Hut.
5,
Hut.
6,
Hut.
7,
Hut.
8, 9, 10. Double punch.
Yes,
1,
sir. Hut.
2,
Hut.
3,
Hut.
4,
Hut.
5,
Hut.
6,
Hut.
7,
Hut.
8,
Hut.
9,
Hut.
10.
Hut.
Single punch.
Yes, sir.
Hut.
Hut.
Double punch.
Yes,
Go.
sir. Hut.
2,
Hut.
3,
Hut.
4,
Hut.
5,
Hut.
6,
Hut.
7,
Hut.
8,
Hut.
9,
Hut.
10.
Hut.
Very nice. So we had doubles here. 1, 2. 2 punches. Angled. Up.
Hut.
2,
Hut.
3,
Hut.
4,
Hut.
5.
Hut.
Single punch. Go. Back to doubles. Go. 1,
Hut.
2,
Hut.
3,
Hut.
4,
Hut.
5.
Hut.
Very nice. From here, I want to do one more, and that would be low, high.
Yes, sir.
Ready? 1,
Hut.
2,
Hut.
3,
Hut.
4,
Hut.
5.
Hut.
Good. Hey.
Hut.
1,
Hut.
2,
Hut.
3,
Hut.
4,
Hut.
5.
Hut.
In fact, I came up with one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Low, high, left, right.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hut.
2, low, high, left, right. 3,
Hut.
4,
Hut.
5.
Hut.
Very nice butt roll. Cherry up. Even yet?
Not sweetheart.
All right, very good. Been working with hands. So a lot of positive things come out of this negative of being confined, limited to what we can do. Martial arts has always been one of the most resilient things known to man. We're able to train in a small confined space and continue to strengthen our bodies and our minds. So we might be challenged in that we're training in our basement, we're training in our living room, our kitchen, our bedroom, but yet we're training. So you have to see the value in that, okay? The other thing that's come out of it, with us trying to make the trainings adaptable for limited space especially, we've been working along closer quarter, using the hands more. We're definitely getting more hand drills in, which I think is a positive. So, one of the things we've been talking about is we've done the jabs, the punches, the hooks, the uppercuts, right? We've done pseudo, bridge hand, elbow, elbows. We've done the chicken wing, nugget tender, elbow stuff, right? We did all of this, different, change it every time. We worked on a front elbow. We're going to do that today. Jerry up. Chindi. Right leg back. Hands up. Good. Right across. Front elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Good. Hey, other side. Cross in. Right?
Yes, sir.
Strike, catches the jaw, strike straight in. Hit that elbow. And do a few slow.
Yes, sir.
First 3, moderate speed. After that, you pick up your pace. 1, 2. Ready?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3. Pick it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Kyore. Start off smooth. First 3. 1, 2, 3. Pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. Switch back. Kyore. 1, 2. Grab, strike.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, grab, strike, right? So we caught him to the side, caught him back, grab the back, deliver that backhand strike, back elbow strike. Remember to bring the elbow to the hand. Okay? Elbow to the hand. If you generate the power, it goes there. If you pull your hand back, it's really nothing. Chances are you're not going to pull someone's head 3 feet to your elbow. You have to get your elbow to their head. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
3 strikes. First 3 smooth. Pick up your pace.
Yes, sir.
1,
Hot.
2,
Hot.
3,
Hot.
4,
Hot.
5,
Hot.
6,
Hot.
7,
Hot.
8,
Hot.
9,
Hot.
10.
Hot.
Very nice. Switch sides. Fiore. Smooth. Right?
Yes, sir.
1, 2,
Hot.
3,
Hot.
4,
Hot.
5,
Hot.
6,
Hot.
7,
Hot.
8,
Hot.
9,
Hot.
10.
Hot.
Very nice. And switch your leg.
Hot.
If you do that strike, that hand should just pop right open, right into that. Right? 1, 2, 3. So your goal as a blue belt and black belt is to blend. This is a seamless move. If you're stepping, okay, you're putting all those moves together. It's there. Sounds like, looks like you're just doing an elbow strike. In the meantime, came right across. 1, 2, 3. It's smooth. Okay? You have to condition your brain for that. You have to deal with the awkwardness and the muscles not seeming right and your hands not being in the right spot. Eliminate it from thinking. Do it. That's the difference between a black belt and a non-black belt. So, work on it.
Yes, sir.
Did we add anything? I can't remember. Back elbow strike. We did actually do some other striking. We talked about in-close stuff. How we were adding knee strikes. So our hands are up. Okay? And again, you see this in boxing. We see this more in sparring. This would be okay. Okay? Protecting our face. Absolutely. But the nice thing is, our hands are up. And if I was ever this close to someone, my hands are available to grab. Hook, reach, grab, and strike. Whatever it is, you're going to simulate that grab. The most ideal would be to grab here. If I interlock my finger, they're not getting out of that grab either. Okay? Not this. Easy for them to shrug your hands off. Okay? This, not bad. More if you got to dig in though. You don't want them being able to break out with an easy move or a swipe of the hands. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Hands up, reach, deliver that knee strike. Muru.
Muru.
1,
Hot.
2,
Hot.
3,
Hot.
4,
Hot.
5,
Hot.
6,
Hot.
7,
Hot.
8,
Hot.
9,
Hot.
10.
Hot.
Good, switch, got it.
Hot.
1,
Hot.
2,
Hot.
3,
Hot.
4,
Hot.
5,
Hot.
6,
Hot.
7,
Hot.
8,
Hot.
9,
Hot.
10.
Hot.
Very nice, switch back. So, when I do this strike, my preference is to keep my hands from going down like this. Why? I don't feel like that's what's going to happen if I'm grabbing someone and striking them. I feel like it's going to be here. Imagine someone's head's between your leg and your hands. Okay? We do this as a indicator, a strike indicator. So we correlate our strike with the sound, right? So that's okay. But don't take your hands any further or away from your body. And back up. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now let's add another close-in strike. We catch him with this strike. We deliver that side strike.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Ready? We're going to do 5 of these. We're going to do knee strike, front elbow.
Yes, sir.
1, 2,
Hot.
3,
Hot.
4,
Hot.
5.
Hot.
Switch soft.
Hot.
1,
Hot.
2,
Hot.
3,
Hot.
4,
Hot.
5.
Hot.
Very nice. Let's go back. Other side. Is it possible that I could deliver this strike first? Catch them off guard, hook them, and drive. It's a possibility. It's not as strong as a grip, but if this goes past them, rather than reconfiguring my hand, why don't I just grab and drive? Got it? Let's do 5 of those.
Yes, sir.
And elbow first. Ready?
Sir.
Hook.
Ha!
Right. Give it a hook. 2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5.
Ha!
Good, and switch.
Ha!
And 1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5.
Ha!
Good, and about a row. Cherry up. Yeah.
Matsuda.
Very nice.
Don't hurt yourself, Tess.
Uh,
Don't hit yourself too hard, crazies. Gotta be careful.
okay, so we do try to vary the classes day to day. We know some of you are training every day, and we love seeing that. The last thing in the world is I want you to train and it feeling like Groundhog Day. That's a movie reference. Everything's going over and over and over the same thing. We're doing similar drills, but we're also trying to change them day to day in some manner. Okay, it could be a subtle change, could be a drastic change. We might eliminate a group of kicks and add in different kicks. So, one of the things we didn't work on yesterday was our hands. Our beginner class, we actually focused on our fighting stance. So, remember this. You're working today in fighting stance.
Yes, sir.
Heels slightly off the ground. This puts weight on my front foot. Don't need that. This presses the weight to my back leg, which is what I need. 80%. Say 80%.
80%.
That's a lot of weight. Okay? So take your weight, right? Calculate 80%. That's how much weight's going on your back leg. That's going to fatigue that muscle, but it's also going to work and make it stronger. We're going to work out a fighting stance. Your job is to make sure you're sitting on that weight on that back leg as we're doing some blocking motion. Mostly basic blocks with maybe 1 or 2 add-ons.
Yes, sir.
Our goal is to do about 3 forward, 3 back. If you're limited, 1 up, 1 back, 2 up, 2 back, whatever you got to do.
Yes, sir.
Hurry up, Junbi.
Ha!
Very good. Huko Haramaki.
Huko Haramaki.
Good. Stepping forward, fighting stance, low block. Ready? 1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5,
Ha!
6,
Ha!
7,
Ha!
8,
Ha!
9,
Ha!
10,
Ha!
1, 2, and Baro. We're checking something out.
Live video interrupted. Broadcast has been paused. It should resume shortly.
Well, we're going to try to keep going. I don't know what that means.
Can you guys see us? Annetta, I saw you posted something. Oh, wait.
I think we're back.
I think we're back. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
It's 3:30. That's what's happening.
Sorry
Everyone's
about
on the internet. Okay, so we did our low block in fighting stance. We're going to change to front stance and high block.
Yes, sir.
Sangamaki.
Sangamaki!
1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5,
Ha!
6,
Ha!
7,
Ha!
8,
Ha!
9,
Ha!
10,
Ha!
1,
Ha!
2.
Ha!
It's funny, it says we were interrupted, but I'm seeing everything on that screen.
Yeah, it's popping
All right,
up.
very good. So let's go back to low block. I got a little distracted. And add the punch.
Yes, sir.
1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5,
Ha!
6,
Ha!
7,
Ha!
8,
Ha!
9,
Ha!
10,
Ha!
1.
Ha!
Very good from here. Stepping forward, Sangdam. We did high block, bridge hand strike.
Yes, sir.
1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5,
Ha!
6,
Ha!
7,
Ha!
8,
Ha!
9,
Ha!
10,
Ha!
1,
Ha!
2, Middle. Anasopakro.
Anasopakro maki.
1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5,
Ha!
6,
Ha!
7,
Ha!
8,
Ha!
9,
Ha!
10,
Ha!
1,
Ha!
2.
Ha!
This time, lock, uppercut, right up.
Yes, sir.
Ready? 1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5,
Ha!
6.
Ha!
Now adding block, uppercut, punch.
Yes, sir.
Ready? 1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5,
Ha!
6.
Ha!
And from here, stepping forward, pocket Solanero.
Pakistan maki.
And 1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3.
Ha!
Think of this also. Turn it at the last second. Think of it more as a hammer strike. Everything okay?
I'm sorry some of you are frozen. I don't know, hopefully it unfreezes or you guys can watch it, play it back later. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on. Something with the internet maybe. Because I see some people are frozen. Some people are saying we're frozen, some people are saying we're not. So.
Yeah, ours went frozen, then it opened up again. So I can see us moving. So
Something's
we're
going
going to
on
keep
with the
going
connection
because the
today.
video will keep going. Hands up, pocket still on roll, ready. 1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5,
Ha!
6,
Ha!
7,
Ha!
8,
Ha!
9,
Ha!
10,
Ha!
1,
Ha!
2.
Ha!
From here, 1, 2, hammer. Okay? Hammer, hammer.
Yes, sir.
Keep that fist closed. 1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5,
Ha!
6,
Ha!
7,
Ha!
8,
Ha!
9,
Ha!
1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3.
Ha!
Barrow. Jerry up. Even yet?
Matsuda.
Very good. Working in that fighting stance. That's an awesome thing to work on. So again, some of you, I don't know if the video froze up. It did it twice. Our earlier one, something was up. We're recording it. Hopefully when it records it, it'll eliminate the glitches, or just bear with it. Yes? Okay. All right, time for some stretch kicks.
Yes, sir.
Miss Meg, please.
Good. Face here, cherry up. Ikin yet. Matsuda. Chumbi. Ha! Balchaki chumbi. Ha! Very nice. From here, French stretch kick. Ready? 1. Ha! 2. Ha! 3. Ha! 4. Ha! 5. Ha! 6. Ha! 7. Ha! 8. Ha! 9. Ha! 10. Ha! Kyode, switch, other side, ready? 1. Ha! Okay, that's
So-
awesome. I'm glad some of you are getting it to work.
We are going to jump into the kick. So yesterday we did the front kick, I believe, 5 different ways. We're going to do that again today. Why? Because I think the front kick is such a really good kick. Sometimes overlooked because we do it first every class. Think about the front kick, how important it is that if you had to defend yourself, it's the easiest route there. It delivers a shot, knee, groin, right? Low regions, it's powerful. You got to make it powerful. So, we work with the front leg for speed. Again, maybe someone caught me off guard. The only thing I have is that quick jab. Also, we utilize that for sparring, right? So, fast motion with the front kick, front leg to start. I'm probably going to do these and maybe. So I'll give you some.
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And now I switch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Same thing for Miss Meg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We go to the back leg. Back leg driving in. Again, we're going to kick, land forward. What's the matter?
No,
Don't worry about it.
sorry, this was counting. 4, I think.
That was 3.
3, 4, 5. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah.
I did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. Kicked, landed forward. This is the same as yesterday. Yes, it is. But again, first kick, speed. Second kick, power. Third kick, balance. So we want to kick and retreat. We want to deliver the power, boom, and be able to bring our foot back to the starting position.
We're doing this on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think what's next? Oh, we did do a stepping front kick.
Ooh, yes, sir.
Stepping front kick. Quick feet. So again, each kick, if you would choose to do many repetitions of them as a training, just think of what you could do if you did 25 on each leg of each thing we're doing. So maybe you would throw 300 front kicks. You definitely develop a lot of power at your front kick. So we're going to work on the step move. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So I'm going to step, deliver that front kick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, this next turn. back leg, or I'm sorry, so any back leg kick, double. I think I did mine stepping, which I'll give you. So it's going to be stepping or either the two back leg kicks. Double. Low, high combination.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Oh, up.
Yes, sir. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Any way you want. Double. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Hana. Set. Set. Good. Okay. So next we're going to do front leg inside out crescent kick. So that's going to be number 14, kick technique. That's the first part of the defense when you do your kick technique.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
5 each leg. Front leg.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Meg's going to throw one more. I want you to watch how she's trying to generate the power.
Yes, sir.
She dips her back leg to generate that power. Okay, that's one way. Okay, so a more advanced challenge would be to actually try to sit there on that back leg and fire it. That's a challenge. But you got to build that strength up before you can do that. Okay? So this is common. This is what most of you are doing, and it's A-okay. Use that. Notice she's still throwing good repetition with good power through the hitting zone. Back leg.
Yes, sir.
Stepping forward after
Yes, sir.
the kick is complete. 2, 3, 4, 5, other leg, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. So I'm not doing this set of kicks. So if you're counting on waiting for me, go ahead and start. Do your 5 and 5 if you're with a partner. The other thing is maybe for the rest of these kicks, you might want to eliminate the partner and just work on your own. It's all up to you. Depends how fast you're kicking. Okay?
Yes, sir.
But I'm going to try to give Meg a slight breather in between as if I was kicking. Now we're going to do the back leg crescent and bring it all the way back.
Yes, sir.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't tell her we were doing this kick either. Miss Meg
Sometimes
deserves a
it's
surprise every now and then too. So, next, we're going to add a step. So the challenging thing is to try not to step with that front leg and step here if you can. Step and deliver that crescent. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you got to do the best you can. 5 each leg.
Yes, sir.
1,
What did I do wrong?
step forward.
Am I
2,
supposed to step sideways?
3, sit back. 4, 5. Good, and switch. Hana. 2, set, net, good. All right, very good. So we did that 4 ways. Front leg, back leg moving forward, back leg retreating, stepping. Doubles would be a challenge. You'd have to change the kick. So we'll work on something for that maybe for later in the week when we'll add. My goal would be to add a lot of double kicks. Okay? And as I said, our goal is to give each class their own private Facebook and Zoom so we can adjust the kicks that better suit each level. Okay? I don't know that I want a green belt throwing crescent kick, spinning, crescent kick, jumping, spinning, crescent kick combination. Sounds like a little bit of a challenge for them. All right, so let's add another kick.
Yes, sir.
I know we've done side kick, we did round kick, we did hook kick last week. So I say we do three chuggy.
Three chuggy.
Back kick. So we start with the straight back kick, turn your back body around.
Yes, sir.
And 1,
Hut.
2,
Hut.
3,
Hut.
4,
Hut.
5.
Hut.
Good switch. 6,
Hut.
7,
Hut.
8,
Hut.
9,
Hut.
10.
Hut.
Good, you're going to go back to your first leg and you're going to fire 5 in a row at the count on the go. Ready?
Yes, sir. Without putting the leg down?
You can put the leg down. If you choose to keep it up, that's fine. Either way, fire 5, go.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Harder to keep it up.
Yes, sir.
And other leg, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So you saw Miss Meg do it on the second set. More of like, we call that like a toe tap, right? You just get down to get that balance, get your energy back, and get it back up. Think of number 15, kick techniques like a toe tap. That's another thing. It's fast, it's right up, it's lightning. So that's
Yes, sir.
okay. Dwi tolo jagi.
Three tolo chuggy.
We're gonna turn and kick.
Yes, sir.
Land forward. Energy to me. 1,
Hut.
2,
Hut.
3, 4, and 5. Good. Other leg. 6. Just rebend your knee. That's all. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Three dolo jagi. So we did spin back or turn back, however you phrase it. Again, we step forward. So the goal is when I'm doing a kick, I want my energy going forward. So you think of a board break. I need all the energy I got, right? And then we pivot and drive and don't even think about anything else except my energy's coming straight in. Okay? Now we're going to do more of a kick and a retreat. Okay? Definitely more of a challenge. Requires a little bit of balance, but do the basics. One of the things I know I was saying today, after the kick, rebend your knee. That makes life way easier. So number one thing is after impact, rebend your knee, recoil, reload, and then bring it back.
Yes,
We're going
sir.
to try 5 each side and
Hut.
1,
Hut.
2, find your balance.
Hut.
3,
Hut.
4, 5. Remember, these are coming straight in. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. Okay, so little difference, slight variation, still a good solid kick. Why would I bring that leg back? Maybe it's for sparring purposes. I want to put something out there and bring it back. Okay, I don't want to hang it out there. I don't want to drop down into that person's strike zone. I want to be able to strike and get back to my position. Okay, so
Stay focused. Less typing, more karate.
yeah, let's go.
Okay? None of that. You should be focused on us here.
Yeah, you got to
okay?
stay focused on our kicks. And unless someone's typing for you.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
Yes, sir.
Stepping. Turning back. Back leg steps.
Oh, yes, sir.
Kick. Land. Come back. You'll actually have to put your foot back in that same spot. So whatever leg's in the back, remind yourself. Right leg's in the back. It's in back for all 5 first kicks. Ready?
Yes, sir.
1. You can just shuffle back to your spot.
Hut.
2. Same leg.
Hut.
3,
Hut.
4, 5. Good. Switch legs.
Yes, sir.
1,
Don't count. I don't want to go.
2. Put your knee snap. 3. Good. Just stay upright. 4, 5. So Meg made a slight adjustment. When she first stepped, she was leaning, didn't know it, and then she straightened herself up. If you keep your body upright while you're doing this, you'll spin on your axis, not spin like all over the place and pull yourself off balance, right? You want to spin like a top when you turn. When you're doing that turn, right, you want to turn like a top would turn. Here, not all the way over there, okay? And remember, it's only a half of the turn. So, whereas the spin, the hook, makes that big circle. Okay, speaking of the hook, so we just did the back kick 4 ways. Hook kick, we added the spin hook on the hook, right?
Yes, sir.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to combine 2 kicks today. Yup, hero Chucky.
Yup, hero Chucky.
Tolo Chucky.
Tall Chucky.
Front leg first.
Yes, sir.
Hook round combo.
Yes, sir.
1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5. Good other leg. 6,
Ha!
7,
Ha!
8,
Ha!
9,
Ha!
10 with the touch. Don't forget the touch. Next,
Yes, sir.
stepping. Okay, remember, like our stepping hook or stepping side, stepping hook round combination.
Yes, sir.
Again, so we're working on speed and power combined, and we're throwing in a footwork element. Boom, boom, boom. Moving fast, moving fast, moving fast. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Go.
Ha!
1,
Ha!
2,
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5. Other leg.
Ha!
6,
Ha!
7,
Ha!
8,
Ha!
9,
Ha!
10. Very nice. Now you've been waiting to do number 18, right? Number 18 kicks.
Yes, sir. I really couldn't think that fast enough.
Hook round combo,
Yes,
spinning
sir.
hook round combo.
Yes,
Do
sir.
your best. If you fall off balance, regain your balance. Let's do 5. Go.
Yes, sir. Ha!
1,
Ha!
2. Find your timing.
Ha!
3,
Ha!
4,
Ha!
5. Good. Switch.
Ha!
6,
Ha!
7,
Ha!
8,
Ha!
9,
Ha!
10. Good. The challenging thing about that kick is 2 kicks, but they're thrown in 2 places. One starts short of that target, hooks through, and you have to be able to control your hip and your turn to deliver that other shot. That's a hard combination to master. But work on it. Again, if you do it once a week, once a month, is it going to get better?
No, sir.
You only threw 10 kicks. So, find one, the most challenging of the kicks is what you should work on. One more round. Stepping.
Yes, sir. Wait, we did stepping, sir.
Stepping, spinning, hook. Round combo.
Yes, sir.
Only 3 times each leg. We're running out of time.
So it's the same.
Step, spin, hook, round. 2, 3, switch side.
Yes, sir.
1. That's right. You're right. 2, 3. Very good. Absolutely a challenge. You got to hold the balance. You got to work. You got to perfect that kick. There's all kinds of things going on in these kicks. And then when you think you have it just right, and then your instructor puts their eyes on it and says, you're missing your target by this much, right? So that's how it works. So, okay? So work hard, but be specific on what your goal is while you're working. Our goal was to maintain good balance. When I do that kick another time, I want my strikes to be in my zone correct, and I want both strikes. So ultimately, as a senior black belt, okay, multiple degree black belt, I want that kick to be perfect in every aspect. My step's perfect, my spin's perfect, my strikes, both strikes are perfect, and my landing's perfect. Takes a lot. It's a lot of perfection. Takes a lot of work. That's your goal. So always have one specific goal. Today it was balance and working on the different aspects. Speed, right? Front leg. Power, stepping. Balance with the spins. Okay, so we worked on a lot of aspects in a short amount of time. And now we are going to do our forms.
Yes, sir.
So yesterday we did all the Pyongyang. I think we did every form up into. We did Nyanchis. We did Shipsu. Today, what I'd like to do is something a little different in that everyone's going to work. We're going to work a little slower. I'm going to pick 2 junior forms and 2 senior forms to work on. I'm going to pick them apart. I know I can go as long as I want, but I don't want to go much more over the next 10 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and work on our forms. Okay, so let's work on, Pyongyang Idan.
Pyongyang Idan.
I think Pyongyang Idan it sticks in my mind to this day of being a green belt who was allowed to learn that form. Okay, so if I'm teaching you this form at green belt, or maybe I know you're going to test soon and I'll give you a little bit of a lesson ahead of time, you have to really appreciate that. This form is a challenge. Okay? Some green belts take several weeks to learn. Okay? Maybe even longer. Everyone learns at their own pace. Some have learned it faster, but it definitely takes a lot longer. It is a different form than we're used to. Let's talk about what's going on in the form. So I'm just going to face you and discuss some of the moves. Here's your focus. You can go over there. Here's your focus. Movement, energy 2. But at the same time, I don't want to step and fall, let my energy fall forward. I want to drive my energy into that fighting stance. This could be a strike. That's fine. Whether you want to call it block or strike, doesn't matter. Either way, it's got to be delivered with power. Okay? So, double moves on 1 count. This is a challenge. In the first 2 moves, out of the first 4 counts, there's multiple moves. It's definitely a challenging form, and you have to break it down. So here's what I want you to work on. Follow with me. 1, 2. Are you sitting on that back leg? We talked about fighting stance today. 3. Good. Now, this is a speed move combined with a side punch. Watch my hands. Okay, this doesn't have to move a whole lot. Here, right? I'm grabbing someone's collar, delivering a shot. Absolutely could be what I'm doing. Now I have to twist. This punch, this fist and elbow has to chamber here to deliver a powerful side punch. But that has to be done with speed. If I spend my time doing this while I'm being attacked, I'm going to be attacked. I won't have time to do the punch. It has to be done fast. Fast motion into that side punch. Remember, it repeats. Other side. So again, not only are we doing 2 moves on 1 count here, we're doing 2 moves, right? This hand moves, and the side punch. So, let's work on Pyongyang Idan by the count. Miss Meg, would you do it?
Yes, sir.
Please.
This way or facing them?
Facing it where you are. Chundi.
Hi!
Very good. Pyongyang Idan.
Pyongyang Idan!
Focus on those first couple moves. We're actually going to do that series 2 times. Then we'll start over and do the form. And I want everybody working on this. Ready?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Baro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Baro. This time I'll remind you of where I want those speed moves in. Remember powerful move number 1. 1. Now I want to see that speed. 2. There it is. 3. Where's the power? 4. Good. From here we're going to continue the form. Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. Baro. Same form, no count.
Yes, sir.
Focus on those first 4 5, 6 moves before the kick. What's going on? All that technique, power and speed combined. That's your main focus, the beginning. Don't lose your focus as you continue this form. Ready? Without the count. Very good. Alright. Chariot, Kunyat. Okay, very good. So, you have to focus on specific areas every time you work on a form. Okay? Now, sometimes it's my goal to do 12 forms. I know 12, I know 24, sure. Sometimes I might say I'm spending the next until I do all my forms. Okay. I wanted your focus to be specific, and that went for everyone that knows it as a green belt up until black belts. Your goal was to do that specifically by those moves, and then without the count, but staying focused on those beginning movements. Are there other movements in that form that we can focus on? Absolutely. Let's talk about the triple move down the center, the double move down the center. That's not today's focus, though. Okay, so the wrong attitude to have is, I already know that form. That's the wrong attitude. Okay? The right attitude is, you're given a directive and you respond, yes, sir. Okay? No matter what. Yes, sir. I'm going to do exactly what you said. I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. That's a good student. Okay? And that's what you have to do sometimes. Even though you want to learn a new form or you want to do something different. Martial arts is about repetition and improving. Now, let's take, I want to take an advanced form, and I want to talk about the beginning of this form too. To me, Basai is loaded with footwork, it is loaded with movement, it is loaded with fast hand movement. So, can I give some direction to our green belts and our brown belts who do not know this form? What I'd like you to do is, you only know Pyongan Idan. I want you to repeat it 2 more times. That's your homework. And then you can sign off. Your brown belt or any half green, half brown. If you know 2 more Pyongan forms, do 2 more to the best of your ability. Then you can sign off. You're welcome to continue watching, but I want you to focus on your forms, not on an advanced form right now. So, Basai. I want to talk about this with the advanced class. So, I'm going to face you. So something I want you to think about is we talk about our stance going from this to more this, right? Our front stance in particular. Why? It allows for fast movement forward and back. That's important. Basai is loaded in the beginning with fast movement, change of direction. So, off of the Chunbi, let's just talk about the beginning alone. Okay? 5 to 7 seconds. You come up on your toes, you turn your shoulder, and you start to fall. You're literally falling. At the last second, you catch yourself. Your option is to fall face first into the ground or to catch yourself into a cross-legged stance. The other common mistake, even on move number 1, is this. These should be touching. Okay? As you step, you're falling. It's almost like you almost hop slide. Okay? You adjust by lifting your feet slightly to adjust for the falling of your body. So work on that motion. Right? Cross-legged. Kyocha-rip, jasa. They touch. They add stability. Okay? Fingertips below the fist. Step. 1, 2. Step. 3, 4. Look. 1, 2, 3. 3 fast moves. This is the first, 4 or 5 counts of this move, of this form. So now let's get into this. We were here. Here. There, right? We did this move, 2, 3, turn. Now we talk about this move. Kyonkwansu. Punch. Strike. Punch, strike. Slight turn of the hips to allow for that strike to take place. Not over-exaggerated. So in the beginning of a sai alone, okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the first 6 counts. Loaded with speed, power, speed movements, footwork. So important. Okay? We're going to go through it once by the count before we sign off. So, I'll go through it with you. We'll be specific about the beginning. I'm going to go slow. We'll review those first couple moves. Hurry up. 준비. 박사 준비. 박사.
Stop.
Up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, back to the beginning here.
Yes, sir.
Ready? We're going to a little more time in between our count, or as we just did. Focus on your movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Borrow back here. We're going to do it again. More precise. Faster moves in and out of your turn. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good, Barrow. Okay, here we go. By the count.
You want me to do it?
Yeah. By the count. This is the last form we're doing today. Do your best.
Sir.
Ready? Basai. We are already in Chunbi. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Up, back. 1, 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Borrow. Okay, so yesterday we did 6 or 7 forms. Today we focused on 1. Okay, so think of the beginning of that form and focus on that. So I want you to do, I'm going to give you homework too, because I would like to sign off. It's been about an hour. I don't want to keep these videos in this much more than an hour. Do that form again. Okay? I would say, as an advanced student, do it 2 more times. I want your first time to be focused on those beginning moves, and the second time I want them to be automatically fast and precise, and it should feel better for you. All right? So we're going to do a quick bow to get you working. Continue, cool down, stretch, hydrate, do all those positive things. Again, great job today. Look for our message about how we're going to start to switch things up between the end of this week and into next week. Okay?
Yes,
all right, everyone, face here. Charya. Ikyong.
고맙습니다.
Don't forget, 2 more times. Do your best. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Come
Come soon. Keep
Thank
working.
you. Thank you, everybody.